everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
Hi.
So we're going to be watching more Korra today. We are on season 2, episode 8. This one's called Beginnings Part 2. We saw part 1, so it seems like a continuation, of course. We are learning about the histories of the avatars, especially one avatar, Juan, and he was the very first. Yes.
Yes.
And we're learning about lion turtles. Villages lived on, you know, lion turtles.
Yeah.
They thought it was so limited that they thought there was only one, but apparently there's more. So Juan has to now go through the spirit world to actually find more, and he befriended the spirits. So I'm interested if he's going to get more elements. I'm sure he is, because we know he's going to be the first avatar.
Oh, that's right. He would have to.
And somehow Korra's going to use this to reconnect, I guess, because of her memory loss.
Yeah.
So very different. Yeah, it is. And I love the different styles. Like, it's very stylized. It looks like a watercolor painting in the background. I like that lemur demon spirit creature.
The guard.
That's right.
Yeah, the guard guy. He's really fun.
That's right.
And we were saying last time that for him to be a protector of this oasis, and he could have really hurt Juan, and he didn't. You know, like, that shows a lot too, that he is a caring guy, and he's not just going to exploit his powers, you know, just because he can. He will only do it when he truly feels threatened, like the other guards that came in. And when Juan saved that one spirit creature, that awesome cougar deer thing, that cat deer, I just thought that was awesome. It kind of looked like a caracal cat with the big ears and stuff, and kind of like a mix of that and a cougar because of the markings here. Anyways, I love cats. But it also heavily seemed like it was influenced by Princess Mononoke, which is amazing that you guys saw that now, so you guys can kind of relate to that.
That was great.
God, that was good.
That's great.
Yeah, kind of like Ashitaka's Red Elk. I love that guy. He's so cute.
Right,
so loyal too, and like happy to be with his master or his friends, maybe both. But yeah, so I want to learn more. I want to see if these other lion turtles only give out one element. Were there more than 4 in the past? But the 4 that Juan got were the initial Avatar ones. You know, like, who knows? Like, maybe there was like 6 or 7. Like, Dragon Prince has a lot more elements than just 4. So, although it's different, I don't care. I love Dragon Prince. But yeah, so I want to learn more. And then Rava, I want to know more about this Rava. I think I'm saying it right. But there's a light-looking spirit and a dark-looking spirit. And Juan, because he saw the light one attacking the dark one, was like, I don't know what to do here. So not even knowing the situation, he just went after and defended the one that was losing. And now he released this bad, great power. So he has to team up, I guess, with Rava to figure out how to keep things in balance.
Yeah.
Right? It's all about balance.
It's not going to be good. Yep.
So shall we get into it?
Yes, we
Yes,
shall.
we shall. Yes. Yay.
Yay! Korra 2x8.
Oh, boy.
I think they need to work together. I want one of those so
I
much.
like that.
Does it hiss or does it just like scurry away?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, you get Airbenders.
Airbenders.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And they even have the tattoos way back when.
Oh.
So maybe they get the power too for going into the spirit wilds. Oh,
Whoa.
they flew.
Don't rest yet.
Oh yeah, they're like
Oh
flying.
my God, wow.
Are they going through there?
Aang couldn't do that. Wow, that one flies.
Find another one.
Oh, wow.
Then he takes it back.
Oh, boy.
Slingshot.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hope you make it.
Oh.
So they're close with the spirits too. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh. Wow.
Well, now they're getting dark.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's because
look
the
at
other
that.
one got released.
Oh my gosh.
So maybe this is what's
Oh,
happening now.
God.
Yep.
Oh.
My room.
This is a little awkward. Yeah, because he's more powerful.
Good, good, good.
She's a lot smaller.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's way bigger.
Yes.
He wasn't searching. He was
My
listening.
God.
He's good.
Oh, good.
Ah, famous line.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
And that lemur guard said that if he possessed a body for too long, a human would die.
Oh.
Avatar state. Yep, yep. It's kind of like Jedi stuff, too.
Like that, yeah.
Is this Earth?
Water.
Oh.
I love Earth bending.
So, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Airbenders.
Destroying. Ooh. And she's so passionate that
Yeah, she is.
She.
don't just yell. Not the thing he was trying to say.
Oh. No.
Stinky.
Oh, and this is gonna feed the other guy.
Oh, she is.
Oh, yeah, he's changing all of them.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Uh-oh.
Too.
Oh, I liked him.
Oh, boy.
He looks kind of cool, though.
He's strong.
I know. It's great. Avatar state.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh, and it starts anyways.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
he's huge.
Aww. So all his friends were killed.
Yeah.
Oh, so tiny.
Oh.
Like the genie.
Yeah.
Give her some blankets. Ah, so that's the one right now with Korra.
Mhm.
Haha.
Mm.
Maybe with Rava traveling through him so much, he has a lot of her power.
Mhm.
Can you just ignore him?
Yes, that's it.
crazy power. It's like a beam, like a laser beam.
Yeah.
He's giving everything you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the cloud drifting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you have to. So they're going to end up fusing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, the planets are aligning.
Oh, they're all aligning.
Ooh.
You didn't like that.
Yeah.
What is he hiding now?
Yeah, he looks.
Wow.
It's getting to him.
Yeah. Ugh.
Okay.
All the elements.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ooh, it looks like an eye. Look at that one.
Love it.
It's
Oh
so
my God.
ostrich, goat, deer thing.
Hmm. Oh.
So when he dies, it goes to the next person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh.
Excellent.
I'm Rava. I mean,
Yay.
maybe.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's not good. That's what the dark spirit said.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I'm glad that she's back, that she remembers
Yeah,
who she
me too.
is.
Yeah.
And she still has
That's
her
for
avatar
sure.
spirit, of course.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about that episode?
That
That
was really
good.
involved,
That was
very
wow.
detailed.
It was.
Very deep
Wow.
into the
Exciting.
spirits, right? It was very different. It was
Exceptionally.
fun.
Yeah.
But it was way out there compared to other episodes in Avatar: Last Airbender and this one. Like,
That's right.
Oh
Um,
my God, yes.
Cool.
sometimes I feel like less is more, but I did find this intriguing. I thought it was so cool to learn more about the spirits. And they're just so bizarre where it's hard to relate to them because you have all kinds of creatures that are like mixed animals. Some are just, I don't even know how to describe them. Like the main dark and light one, we have Rava and Batu or Batu. I always get the V and B's
Batu.
messed up. Yeah. Like he was an interesting, so was Rava. Like they look so odd too. But I really
Yes,
like their
they do.
designs and I like the concept of that, where that's how the Avatar was created.
Yes.
And I thought Juan would have to combine himself to both of them to have balance, that like not just be good, because Star Wars is very different. But I kept thinking of the light and the dark, where you have the Jedi and the Sith, and you're one or the other. And if you do have some dark inside you, you might turn to the dark side, kind of thing. But I don't know. I just felt like you needed both
Like that,
to
yeah.
be balanced. So I thought he would have to cage him inside of him as well and just contain it. And thinking of Aang, where when he was so young too, but trying to control the Avatar state, where he would get so aggressive and just destroy things. Like he would only get triggered when he was like one of his loved ones was threatened, or you know he felt threatened, and he would get so aggressive and angry. So I started thinking that maybe Juan had both of those spirits fused with him. That would
I
make
agree.
more sense to me.
I thought they were going to do that because one can't live without the other.
Yeah.
So I thought they were going to have a little bit of, at least a little bit of each other in them.
That's right.
Even though one would be more dominant than the other.
Yeah, because I think it's a little bit more out of balance now, where I love the idea of how the Avatar came to be and he's fused with Rava, but now you have the other side that's imprisoned in the spirit world. So I feel like that's more out of balance than it is in. Yeah. But I can see what they did there, and now it leaves an opportunity for, I guess, the uncle, of course. He's so obsessed with trying to make this harmonic convergence, right? Like, he wants to open up the spirit world, so he wants to maybe release this dark spirit. He probably knows about it locked away. For him to know how to calm spirits, like, he studies them all the time, so I kind of wonder. But that leaves an opportunity for him now to release this guy. But going back, like, I thought that would be so cool, now thinking about it more, that if the Avatar struggled with good and evil and had both inside of him, and even Rava was saying sometimes evil wins, sometimes the good wins, but it just all depends, and sometimes it could be horrible, where Juan was like, well, God forbid if something happens to you and you die, like, you'll just come back and it'll be okay, like, you'll always come back in some form, you know. And she's like, well, you won't live to see that, though, because it'll be 10,000 years later, and you don't even know if she's going to actually overpower the darkness, and vice versa. It's just a continuous battle. So I thought it would be kind of neat to have it inside the Avatar, where maybe sometimes you'll get one who is a little bit evil, like more dark. You hope not to, and then, you know, mainly Rava takes over, where she has control. But that would actually be quite interesting if they were both connected or fused with the Avatar, to have like a balance of sometimes the evil can grow and sometimes it stays like normal, where the Avatar is all about balance and peace. And yeah, so I liked it. It was interesting. The style was neat. I like how it was like a storybook, again, with watercolor. And the idea of the lion turtles, like, we didn't meet one until at the end of The Last Airbender. And I like the mystery behind it, though, where we didn't know much and we had a lot of questions. And we see air bison flying and seeing this huge, heavy lion turtle just floating there. It was cool, but I was like, it was a little much for me, but I thought it was still a cool concept. And I like how the story focused, of course, on Juan learning firebending first, and then it went to air, because air is like we don't know that much about. So anytime we actually get to learn about air, I think is very interesting. And then it kind of rushed the other elements. So I was trying to guess what the other turtles were, and I was kind of hoping that there were more elements out there, because that would have been kind of neat to see that, instead of limiting that to just the 4. I thought that would have been kind of neat to see.
I was surprised that the Airbenders didn't associate Juan with Batu. They didn't say, oh, you came, how ironic, you come, and then Batu comes, and now you have all this really bad stuff going on with our village. You need to get the heck out of here. Yeah, because that was really scary. So we've been seeing that in the present world, where all these aggressive spirits are really, they look just like them, and they're attacking all the villagers and people around. So it's showing you the same thing is happening. So Vatu's getting stronger again. And I don't think it's because of the harmonic convergence. That's what the uncle wants. But I don't know. I just think that the evil's growing, and Korra has to get stronger with Rava. Maybe she does have to combine with both. Maybe that's like the big thing this time. Who knows? Just to have that balance, to have more control. Who she is. She knows what to do now. She's got her own air bison.
Yeah, I was getting kind of confused. I'm like, wait, is she going to choose an air bison now? Because isn't that a nomad thing or a monk thing? I mean, it might be an avatar thing too, but she has her own spirit animal. She has Naga, but that's what she was saying. Like, you can choose your own air bison, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I took it too, but I was like, wait a second. And one thing, too, I wanted to mention about the Airbenders in the past, I thought that was kind of neat because, again, it was stylized, but they were showing the different elements or the different ways of bending and how they could travel on clouds. Aang couldn't do that. He could only glide. And all of his grandchildren can fly. They learned from their father, who learned from his father. But flying was never a thing, and Aang made that clear. So I am very curious if that's a style that was lost over time. And you can actually, that's not gliding, they're freaking flying. Even if they're like gliding on clouds or skateboarding on clouds.
Because they've advanced so much, like the water bending into blood bending.
Yeah.
You think they would easily do that.
I know, maybe some arts are just lost over time, and then you have to find them out in different ways. I don't know, but that was really cool to see that, because they were actually flying on clouds, and they were going up, and it was a while. So I was like, I mean, again, you could glide, but they didn't have a glider with them. They didn't have any special props or anything. They were just literally using their own bodies and just like standing on a cloud and taking off. So that was very cool. Maybe we'll learn more about that. How cool would that be if Tenzin actually discovers, oh crap, I can actually fly, or one of his kids
my
actually
gosh,
find
yeah,
out, oh look, I made a cloud, and Aang was always making it
part of water. Who knows?
Yeah.
It could be, but we saw it with the Air Nation. They were using the clouds to fly, so they could only use one element. So I was like, oh, but who knows? Like, they could always combine it later on. Like, maybe a waterbender will find out how to do that. Because we saw also in, I keep saying The Last Airbender, where Katara and Aang, when they were all flying up, trying to make, not a rainstorm, but they were trying to change the clouds. And they were using water and air to actually bend together to actually make the clouds change, what was it, a prophecy or something? It was really funny. It's like the skull cloud or something. I like that episode. That was a fun episode. But yeah, so I like the style. Learning more about the spirits is very cool. It really made me think of anime, made me think of Princess Mononoke again. It was very far-fetched to me, but it was still enjoyable. And I'm happy that we're back in the present world to move on with the story to see what's going to happen.
I enjoyed it, but it was deep. That was perfect.
Yeah, it was really deep. I like that, but sometimes less is more. So at some points I was kind of like giggling to myself with the lion turtle, because I like how they made him stylized and more of an illustration with a slow moving mouth. And again, that kind of relates back to Princess Mononoke. But I thought it was a little too much in her face, where it almost made me giggle a little bit, but I like the idea behind it. And I got excited at the end too with Korra actually waking up and realizing her purpose. And I hope she can actually talk to Rava now. That would be actually really cool. Yes, I know Rava's part of her, but if Juan was able to actually talk to her still, and I like how they jumped where he was older, and it was showing that evil is always with us no matter what, and you have to keep trying so hard to keep peace, to keep it good. And it's not as easy as it sounds. And Juan thought he could do that everything would be fine later. And for him to die like that in war, and I was waiting to see an arrow in his chest or something, but we got the idea he was dying, you know, and there's arrows all around him. You didn't have to be too graphic, you know? But that was sad, and to see it just kind of disperse. I like how the Avatar spirit doesn't just go through generations, that Rava selects, I'm assuming it has to be Rava, of course, selects a spirit that she knows will be good for the world. So I think that's a fun idea. So it could be anyone. You know, it's not just one nation. It's not just your family line.
It's not passed down.
So it was kind of bittersweet. It was really, not really bittersweet, but it was really sad at the end, you know, when he just died and he was just defeated. He's like, I'm sorry I failed. So it kind of sucks that he died that way. But it shows you that you just have to keep fighting for what's right. And even Aang, when he defeated Ozai, like, there was great peace afterwards. But I'll take that back, because there are a lot of books out too after that are actually really cool. I didn't read all of them. I have them all though. People just don't fold over and just believe whatever, you know, when a war is done, they just don't agree to everything that happened. So there's still going to be racism. There's still going to be, like, you know, in this case, the elements, where everyone hates the Fire Nation because they took so much away from everyone else. There's a lot of battles after that.
Still.
Like, no one's happy for a while. So, so it's good to actually show that.
Everyone happy,
Not everyone's just going to agree what you agree with. Like, yay, Ozai's gone. Yay, like, we all live together in harmony and it'll be great. I'm like, nah, it doesn't always go that way.
It doesn't happen that way.
It doesn't happen that way. So the books are interesting. I like how they really think about those details that happens in everyday life, you know. Like, it can't be perfect, but it shows that you always need, I'll say like a leader, but in this case, like the Avatar, like, it's always good to have someone who understands all sides and tries to bring understanding to everyone, but it'll never be perfect. You always need that reminder and that guidance, you know. So I like that idea.
I do too.
So I can't wait to see more. And again, I like learning about Juan, but I'm hoping that now we just stick with Korra. I want to see what's going to happen, and I hope the uncle doesn't get his way, because what do you guys think? Way back when we had the spirit world mixed in with the human world, did you think that was cool? If, say, in the real world, if we had that capability, would you guys want that mixed in with our world, or would you want it separated?
I wouldn't. I would like it separated.
What about you,
Mom? Both sides.
I like to have it separated, I think. I don't want to have
it both sides. Humans going, you know, negatively to the spirits and vice versa. They don't completely understand each other.
That's right.
I think they just should be separated.
Yeah, because
help each other and when they need them.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing, because I want to be open-minded and be like, yes, you don't want to have tunnel vision and say like, well, we don't understand what they're about, so we should all learn to live in harmony. But at the same time, I'm like, well, every time I see them, They can morph into almost anything. They live for a super long time. We'll never understand. I mean, we probably would if we researched them over time, but they have so much more power than we have, and they're just very dangerous when they get angry. I don't know, like, and that again is tunnel vision, but honestly, I would want to keep it separate. I like
honestly, as well, humans, not all humans see the same way. So we could feel like we can.
And it might be amazing living together. It might be great, but just I don't like huge. Yeah, and I don't like huge change, and that would be scary because all I think of is like ghosts and stuff, and like you could possess my body and kill me, and that comes like we could debate that all day because all the different things that we watch, and we're like about aliens attacking, like are they good or bad? Like what actions do you take? It's just a lot of stuff you just don't know. But just being kind of selfish, I'm like, yeah, I would want to keep us separated, you know. But it is neat seeing that the spirits are compassionate, especially that one lemur one. Sorry, I keep saying that, but I like him a lot too, and it was creepy to see him change.
It was,
and that was all Batu doing that, and that was pretty freaky. So I'm glad he changed back at the end, and it was at peace, and he was able to bow to his friends to separate, you know. So we'll see what happens. So is it going to happen where they're going to combine, or they're going to stay separate? Hopefully separate. That's what Korra's saying right now, because otherwise Batu will be back. Hopefully not. So we'll find out next time.
That's right.
So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Stay safe. Woohoo.